Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to our next episode of the Skyrim playthrough. Now, in the last episode, what did we do? Yeah, we finished off the mission with the cave, and we had to get the golden claw. And we did that, and we got a shout, which I've got no idea what it is. So hopefully, you guys can tell me in the comment section. The problem is, I'm recording quite a few of these episodes up front because I really want to get into this game. So a lot of these episodes have been recorded on the first day. So hopefully, as soon as they're uploaded, we'll be able to find out exactly what that shout is and what it does do. I probably could Google it, because this game's been out for so long now, I probably could find out straight away. But I don't really want to Google it, because I don't really want to get any spoilers. I want to try and play this game blind if I can. Towards the end of the last episode, we were doing some work for the forge guy. I can't remember what his name was now, but the last bit was he wanted us to get some leather, and I accidentally used the leather to do something else. So I have been out and killed a fox, and got some more leather.
Good. A lot of weapons and armor need leather for straps, fittings, that kind of thing. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of what you need.
A hide helmet, okay.
Aye.
Workbench. Let's see if we can do that now. So, I can't make a hide helmet because I've not got enough leather, have I? Is that right? No, this is, that's building my armor. Do I need to use this? Hide. I do need to use this. Okay, then. Hide helmets. Okay, he's probably going to say it's not good enough and upgrade it, isn't he?
I could forge you a war hat. I should hire you to be my assistant at this rate. Let's improve the fit. Take this leather to the workbench over there.
Okay, can do that. So, hide helmet. So what does that actually do then? That gives me, I don't know why I keep pressing out of it for. So it's currently 11 with weight of 2, and that gives it 12 with weight of 2. So we'll craft that. Come out of there.
You have talent. Keep working at your craft, and you'll be a fine smith one day. Why don't you keep that dagger and helmet? Maybe you'll remember me when you're making Skyforged steel, huh?
Skyforged steel, I'm assuming that's a high level steel then. So what I want to do is, when I was out killing a fox to get some armor, or get some leather, sorry, I did see what I assume is ore. And it says you need a pickaxe, so I'm going to buy this pickaxe now. And I'm going to go down there and see if we can actually mine the ore, and see if we do mine it, exactly what we're going to get out of it.
For a Nord village.
So it was literally just up here. Then there's a cut in somewhere, which is here. Nope. No, it's further around. There was a bigger cut in. It was. Where's it going to take us to? Up here. Looks like it may have been up here. I might have completely lost it. Yeah, this is roughly where it was. Up here. I'm just interested because if it is ore, then we can start to find some ore out in the wild to repair or even upgrade some of our weapons and armor, which would be pretty cool. I'm pretty sure it was around here. There it is. There we go. Mine iron ore vein. A PlayStation game where you actually mine. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Is that it? Is there more? There's more. Can you exhaust it? There we go, we've exhausted now. We've got a garnet. Ore vein is depleted. And there's my dead fox from earlier. So this is the same one I was looking for. So we've got some iron ore. And I'm assuming we have to smelt the iron ore into bars, which is probably done again in the forge. And then we can use... Whoa. We've not used this weapon yet, and that's the first time we've used it, and we get a pretty damn good kill out of it as well. So we'll take that wolf pelt for making some leather. Now, I don't know if we can make any weapons or any armor that is actually better than what we're currently wearing. That's the question I've got at the moment. Even if we can make some pretty cool stuff, if we have the materials to sell, we can get some good gold out of that. But I think the thing we need to do in this episode really is take a walk up to... where are we going to? We're going to this one, aren't we? It's both the same sort of thing, isn't it? Whiterun. So we'll get rid of that for now, and we'll make our way up to Whiterun. Take a walk up there and see what that has to offer. I think it's going to be a much bigger place than Riverwood, I'm assuming. Because people keep talking about Whiterun as a city, whereas Riverwood is quite a small little area. And hopefully they can teach us how to do alchemy, because I'm picking up quite a lot of stuff here, and it'd be nice to use it all in making some potions that we can use to maybe improve ourselves. Now, I did say... Oh, did we do that? I did say that we were going to go more down the strength route. However, from certain things that have happened, I think probably a little bit of magic might be a good thing to go for, because it seems to be quite useful. Because, like I said, it's not like Fallout by the looks of it, where you have to... On Fallout, you have to commit yourself to one type of character, really. It's difficult to really mix and match, because if you mix and match, you have a well-balanced character, but won't have any real strengths, but it won't have any weaknesses. Whereas in this game, it looks like the more you use it, the stronger it becomes, so there's no limits. It's not like you can only use so many stat points, you have to use them here, here, and here. The more I use magic, the stronger my magic becomes. The more I use my armor, the stronger my armor, because before I use my weapon, single-handed weapon, double-handed weapon, everything levels up individually. So it's pretty cool that way, actually. I like that. So we'll follow our way up here. We can run. We can run a little bit, can't we? So sign saying Whiterun. This way? I'm going to say this way. What if we can get this deer? Nope, it spotted us. Don't need a deer, I'm just thinking potentially for... Someone just shoot at us. Huh. Yeah, if we need that deer, I'm just thinking of hides and leather and that sort of stuff. I'm assuming that might be the city over there. It looks pretty cool up there, doesn't it? Now, if you weren't watching the last episode, we spoke to Sven, this guy here in Whiterun, and he was willing to come with us, which is pretty cool. I'd like this axe. It's pretty cool, especially since we used our perks to improve our one-handed damage. It's been pretty cool, actually. I'm liking that. So there is some buildings in the middle of all this, isn't there? It's pretty cool. We use our stamina up again. I think it's the same with everything. The stamina, the more you use it, the stronger it will become. There's some people here. Are they good people or bad people? So there's also a windmill and a stables down there that are not part of the city.
This doesn't concern you, citizen.
Or you are spoiling for a rumble, my friend. If you weren't for the fact you probably hammer me.
I do hope you know what you're doing with those flames. It would be quite a shame if something... I am a Tholmor Justiciar on important business that you are interfering with. We are special envoys of the Aldmeri Dominion, the rightful rulers of Tamriel. If you'd like, I can show you why. If you're smart, you'll walk away.
Okay, fine. I don't want to get involved. So we've got these two buildings down here. Don't necessarily know what these are, but it's worth a little look around, see what they are. Honningbrew Meadery discovered. So this looks like a place where they're making beer, which is always a place that I like to go and visit. Requires key, so we can't go in there, but maybe in the house we can. Take some lavender. You know, the word... Oh, it's not that bad. I was going to say it's pretty sad that I knew that was lavender, but I think lavender's quite a... it's quite an obvious thing to find, isn't it, really? It's just like a pub, is it, then?
Welcome. I'm the owner and proprietor. Take a look.
This guy's just selling beer.
Until next time.
I only came in because I thought you might have some missions or something for us. There's more people out here.
If you're looking to purchase any mead, speak to the owner, Sabjorn.
If you want to buy something, go find Sabjorn. Otherwise, piss off.
Well, you're a very pleasant person, aren't you? So there's some secret stuff down there.
Sabjorn isn't much of an owner. Slave driver, sure.
Well, we're a small meadery, but growing quickly. Sabjorn's only been running this place for a short time now, and look at it. Malice is teaching me everything he knows about brewing. Hopefully, I could take over his position someday. What can I do for you?
I thought the way they were talking there, something might have been developing, but
Him that revels.
doesn't look like it has really. So nothing really in there of any interest.
Got something to say?
They're all very aggressive around here, aren't they? So out there's some sort of windmill and stables ahead straight away by the looks of it. But we're going to go into the city now. Are we going towards the gate? Where's the gate to the city? Is it this way? Let's use our sprinting again. What's this guy? This guy's farming there, is he?
Must have run off. Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
What do you mean no thanks to me?
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant.
I didn't even know he was there.
With my shield brothers. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Okay. Can I loot the giant at least? 3 iron arrows, nothing special. I don't know where they're at. There's a bit... Everyone around here is just so bloody harsh, aren't they? No one's willing to give you 2 minutes, are they? Well, you didn't come and help us, you impotent fool. So I can't go in there. There's supposed to be a donkey on there, I don't know. Oh, we'll ignore this. Doesn't seem to be much of any stuff important out here, does there? We'll make our way into the city, I suppose. You're the same people I spoke to, aren't you? Yep. So where are the gates to the city? That's the question. Are they around here? There's a little horse and carriage there.
Need a ride?
Okay. Can I steal horses? I can steal horses. I probably shouldn't steal a horse, like, but might come in useful for long trips next time. I wonder if I was to use my my fire spell on stuff that would be deemed flammable, if it would set light. I don't honestly know. I'm not going to try it in here. I was in the city, but it's worth a thought, isn't it? Might come in useful some side. I know there was the petrol stuff, wasn't it, in that dungeon earlier on in the previous episode where there was like fireballs that came down and hit it and set it all alight. So maybe there is.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
This is official.
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Let me in. Alchemy labs can be used to combine ingredients into useful potions and deadly poisons. I want to do that. I've been picking up quite a few ingredients for alchemy, so I just want to try and level up everything I possibly can, really. Just using it wherever we can. So I'm actually now looking at the map at the moment. So Whiterun is right dead centre of the map by the looks of it. Riverwood is... okay. I do have the map pinned up on the wall in front of my computer so I can...
It takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane? Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
Let's see what she's got to sell then. Let's see if she's got anything better than the guys at Riverwood. Just looking at the damage, there's nothing major, is there? This is +1 damage, steel battle axe. Still great sword. Nothing of any real use, is there, I'm afraid.
Don't forget to check inside.
Let's see what you can tell me about Whiterun, just in case anything you can help me.
I'd say we're prosperous enough. Most folk don't go hungry, if they're willing to work hard. The city's ruled by the Jarl up in Dragon's Reach. That's the fortress there, up on the tall hill. But you're probably more interested in Jorvaskar, Mead Hall of the Companions. Their deeds of war and valor are legendary.
Okay. That's useful to know. We'll go and speak to Jarl first. And then we'll have to sort of explore this town a bit, see what there is. I'm pretty sure there's going to be like guilds to go to and things we can sign up for, people we can go and speak to, who's going to give us more missions.
Remains to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
House of Clan Battleborn. Is that a person? It could be a person, you know.
Huh?
Let me turn my lamp off. There we go. That's better. I can see a bit clearer now. Anyone here? Is it night time? It's not night time, is it? Where is this guy? Oh. There's a woman up here.
There's a rift here in Skyrim, and can't neither magic nor the passing of time make it right.
Sven, you was like you're about to stab someone. I just landed right in the spit there for a second. Wasn't the best jump, was it really? So we'll go back out to Whiterun. Is it Whiterun? I've been calling it Winterrun the whole time. It's actually Whiterun, isn't it? I can't believe... I apologise, you've probably been...
Give me your money. I don't have any money. You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn. Or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
No, please! I really don't have any money, Bray. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder. Boys, girls, dogs, elders, there's nobody I won't fight.
I'll fight her.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time. Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Greymane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble.
You just getting mugged. Okay.
I know your family's on
The Temple of Kairaneth. Kainareth. Let's speak to a wounded... Ooh, look at that, bad boy.
I feel better already.
Ah, blessing of Kainareth added, other blessings removed. I don't know what that blessing is like, for example, but there you go, I've got it now.
I've got your back.
Welcome, child. Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city.
It's nothing.
After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. This is the Temple of Kynareth. The Gildegreen outside was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kynareth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days.
When you put it like that, it certainly
To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo. I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. Eldergleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about a weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kynareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Okay. So we got a mission out of that. I believe there's another woman.
The fever. My body burns.
Jesus.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
Whoa. Somebody's not happy. So, Blessing of Nature. I've agreed to help Danica Pure Spring repair the Gilded Green, the large tree outside the temple in Whiterun. Retrieve the Nettlebane.
Make it stop.
Okay, we got a mission out of that at least. That's pretty cool. Always good to get a mission. As I said, I've not played this before, so I don't know where the missions are. So really, I am a little bit just going everywhere. We're just exploring as we go along. So this is the tree, I'm assuming, which is wow. Look at the moon. That looks incredible, doesn't it? No, it's just a guard. He's not going to have anything, is he? Well, he's about to stab. He's killing a serpent by the looks of it. In that statue. Well, let's go up and hand in this mission first. And then we can continue to have a wander around the city and see exactly what wonders and what missions we can get from this.
Got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Yeah, good luck with that, mate. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. So let's nip in here and hand this mission in. See what we got. See what we can get out of it. I'm assuming this is all part of the main storyline, isn't it?
What would you have me do then? Nothing?
My lord,
What's
please.
the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's
Well,
this
that
then?
explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
The Emperor's about to execute.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That is a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem.
Steel armor, okay, that's nice.
Is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Come on, Svensky. Let's follow the incredibly slow king.
This talk of dragons? World gone mad, I say.
Let's just go ourselves.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities. Like... What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably sitting on his Jarl's throne. Not over here in a wizard's laboratory.
You have a very pointy chin, my friend.
I think I found someone who can help you with your project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me? Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
That's the sort of thing I like to do.
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial.
I have it already.
Go to Bleak Falls Barrow.
I've got that already.
No doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
I've got it, mate. I've already picked it up.
The dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow.
Oh, this whole thing?
You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me. You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately. Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors? Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me?
I would, because I want to go there myself, actually, yeah.
Some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Everyone's such a dick on this game, aren't they?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
It is. I'm getting confused between Winterhold and Whiterun. They are two different places.
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be. I'll put it simply so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
Farengar.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passion. Take a look.
So what do you have for sale? You have some magical stuff. Ah, Necklace of Minor Squire. Increased light armor skill by 12 points. He's got some decent stuff. Stuff that is all enchanted as well, so we can obviously unenchant it for learning the enchantment. That's the words I'm looking for. Creates a magic battle axe for 120 seconds. Okay. Creates a magic sword. Sheath it to dispel. I don't even know what that does though. Calm. Creatures and people up to level 9 won't fight 30 seconds. Candlelight. Creates a hovering candle that lasts for 60. That's pretty cool. I might actually go for that. That might come in useful. Summons a familiar. Summons a flame Atranak. Is that someone going to fight alongside us then, is it? I think. Fast healing. Fear. Creatures... this is getting into Warcraft levels now. I'm fine with this now. Cast nearby surface explodes for 50 seconds. Fire rune, fire bolt, frostbite. So this guy's got a lot of extra stuff. Healing, healing hands. Heals a target 10 points per second, but not undead. Okay. Okay. He's got a lot of stuff here, hasn't he? Oak Flesh, Steadfast Ward. So the one thing I want to probably try and get then is this Flame. And there it is. Conjure Flame Atronach. I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to go for that. It's going to cost me a little bit, but
If I said that was a tedious question...
yeah, it could be very, very useful.
What I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your point
okay. Leave me alone.
Good you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it.
So I'm going to stop right there because we're at 30 minutes now. I'm going to save this for the next episode. So a dragon has been spotted nearby. Hopefully we'll get a chance to spot it again. And maybe even another fight here in Whiterun. Be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that, actually. So yeah, that'll be another episode for another day. Probably be tomorrow now. Of course, if you have enjoyed this episode, then always do hit that like button. It does really help me out. And of course, if you are new around here and you want to see some more, then hit that subscribe button as well for a lot more Skyrim. I've been Shabby Gamer. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you all very, very soon for another episode of Skyrim. I said Skyrim far too many times that last sentence, didn't I? Oh well, who cares. Bye.